Okay, I hope this camera will. Maybe I have to adjust. Is it fine? Okay, this is better. Oh, African man with some power. Thank you so much for your gifts. I really appreciate. Thank you so very much. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Yes, this evening I want us to discuss on this topic. Things to take to the water. I don't know how better to caption it than talking about things to take to the water. Things to take to the water. So many times we get confused. Someone came to my inbox the other day. It inspired this message. He was like, "Can I go to the water? What should I? Should I go to the market and tell them to give me this? I will take to the water. Why?" Now, the reason I will not advise anybody to go to the market and tell them to give them things to take to the water is because so many things has gone wrong. Market people know want to sell. They know things that certain people ndị kpọrọ onwe ha ma ndị akpọrọ ọrụ na ndị kpọrọ onwe ha ọrụ na-be good to take to the water. So they will pack all those things for you. So there is a reason I want to teach about things that you should take to the water, because there are things you cannot just take to the water. But before I continue, amazing wine, you know me as wine, I'm a chokonano. My real name is Ikechukwu Chinwemeri. So that when someone is giving you account number or whatever, you will know. My phone number, my only phone number is 070-305-70506. Any other number you're chatting, you're on your own. My only real account on social media are the accounts you see going live. Any other account, copying and pasting my pictures and my posts that you're dealing with a different number, you're on your own. Please, if they scam you, stay with them. Don't bring it to my inbox. Where you're on with everything that you hold dear. Greetings to you all once again. Greetings, Anambra State. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Makomoifo. Okay, if I bite my tongue. Let's continue. Thank you so much, African man. Yes, I'm putting out the incense for you before I continue. I made a promise that anyone, see that I'm burning incense this week is about incense. I'm going to be lighting it for anybody that gives me up to 100 roses. So I'll put this on. So we continue our message. Things you should take to the water. Things you can take to the water. Now, some people come to me and they tell me things like, they tell me that, man, I do alpha for some people, or even some native doctors, some SAO kids, they do come to me and they give me consultation to do. And after certain consultation, if this person is a mariner and needs connection and all those things, and I tell them, they say to me, please, ma, thank you so much, co-cylinder. I really appreciate your gift. And how can I do the work? And how do I do it? The truth is that I do not know. That is the truth. I don't know how you will do the work. Because I'm not you. I'm not the one who called you. I'm not the one who asked you to be doing Orum Miri. I'm not you. So I do not know how you will do this work. Because the way I work for A is not the way I work for B. Everybody is different. And the way everybody is different people, their water people request different things. Before I go into that, these are simple things anybody can take to the water. Even someone that is not a mariner can take these things to the water. Someone who is not a mariner can take these things to the water. These are different things you can take. You can buy fruits in a basket. You you can buy fruits in a basket and you take it to the water. When you get to the water, if you want to put the fruit inside the water, please use knife, slice it, okay? Slice it and offer it to the water. Know that the things you put inside the water, no be mame water they can't carry am. No be nemiri they can't carry am. No be anybody they can't carry am. Who is coming to take the things you put inside the water? The fishes, the crabs, different creatures inside the water come to take the things you put inside the water. Different creatures come to take those things that you keep inside the water. It's not my water that is coming to carry it. And these things that comes to take it, they have souls. They are spirits too. They are spirits. So when they take these things, they pass your message. They pass your message to the spirits responsible. These things, these beings inside the water, they know all the more that come to the water. They know the people who come to the water, they know what they are coming to do. They know what they do. So when you go to the water and you do rubbish, they know. They will go back and they will report to the spirits. They know they know everything going on. They are like messengers. That's what they are. They are the ones that will carry your message. What you bear in your heart when you give those gifts at the water, they are the one that will carry your message. Oh, Co-Cylinder just hit 100. I'm lighting incense for her. Open doors and open road for Co-Cylinder. This is for Co-Cylinder. You guys hold on. Hold on. Co-Cylinder, this is for you. May every roadblock be leveled. Everywhere there is a block may be leveled and removed for you, that you would overcome and continue to overcome. These are my prayers for you with this incense stick. So this is the second incense for tonight. That's 2 on my table. So let's continue. So these beings inside the water, they know who comes, they know who goes. They know their stories. They have souls. They have spirits just like you. Please share this video. They have spirits. They have souls just like you. They are messengers. They are on a mission just like you. They know what you're doing. So when you come to the water and you misbehave, they go back and they report. This person did this. This person did that. This person did this to us. This person did that to us. They say these things. Oh, 1983 Maddie. This is Mercy. Oh my, Maddie, I'm lighting for you. You cannot catch all of them, African man with some power. You cannot. You still catch them, their spirits, they still have their spirits that will go back to reports. This is for 1983 Maddie. Thank you so much for your gift. Lighting this stick for you. Lighting this stick for open doors and open road. Oh. My gift are so okay, no way and guy. I'm just going to teach you that when you catch them and it's a different thing. See, about catching those things just because you don't want them to report, that is sounds a bit out of proportion or childish. See, there are certain organisms that come here. These animals we kill and we eat them. Most of them came here to serve as food. They know you will use them as food when they were coming. They know that you're going to use them as food. They know that. They know what they're saying. Just like you know why you are here. These animals know that they are coming to this world to serve as food. Already you know you are going to serve as food. Why do you need another human, another somebody, another being to start oppressing you? They know that they are going to serve as food. So why do you need to oppress them? Good evening, King Gore or Faith Daniel. Why do you need to oppress them? You don't need to. Right? So when you kill animals, you should kill them with respect. Kill them with respect. You don't just do all those animal. Oh, I love the feeling of that. You don't just do animal cruelty. You don't just do that. Ichi Buano, Fine Henry. This is about marine. The Ichi Buano, you don't suffer the animal. Kill it once and for all and let it rest. If you're going to kill an animal, don't torture it. Make the passage smooth. Let it go in peace. You don't go strangling an animal. You don't go killing it and you let it to start jumping up and down. That is torture. Imagine yourself being cut in your throat. Have some empathy. Being cut in your throat, the person no kill you. And you are just struggling and the person is watching you having a painful passage. Give them a peaceful passage. You're going to kill something, kill it, don't torture it. No matter how much I hate rats, I do not want to see them around me. But I saw someone torturing rats online. I was so angry. If you're going to kill this rat, kill it and get done with it. No need for torture. Oh, 1983 Madi, thank you so much. Oh my, this is massive. Thank you so much, 1983 Madi. I really appreciate. So these are the little things you can take to the water. Take fruits. I have my white base. I have my basil somewhere. Okay. Now, it's good when you want to take things to the water. You can use white basin or white bowl, or you can use blue. This is the color of water, blue and white. These are the colors. You notice I'm always on blue and white. When I want to wear my outfit, it's mostly blue and white because these are the colors that represent the waters. These are colors that represent who we are. When you look at the deep blue sea, when you look at the water, the colorless nature, the clean, the purity, the way it cleanses, the way it is sacred, the way it is pure. I cut my fruits when I go to the water and I put them inside this place, into chunks that I can easily collect, and I put them inside the water. You can add honey, you can put sweet things, you can add cowries, you can add scallops. These are things you can add to the things you're offering to the water. Now, these are just offerings. That is not the main thing you're going to do at the water. Most of you do not see what goes on in the background. This is not the main thing. These are things anyone can take to the water. And it is acceptable anytime, any day. They are acceptable at the water because the fishes are always there to take them. The crabs are always there. The frogs are always there. Different creatures. The jellyfish are always there to take them. These are creatures. You're welcome, comrade. These are creatures you find in the water. These are creatures that you see in the water. They are the ones that take your messages. When you're doing water walk and different things that you do in the water. These are the things that anybody, even someone who is not a mariner, can take. Another thing you can take is sweets. Sweet things. You can take Fanta. You can take Coke. You can take Sprite. You can take fruit juice. You can take wine. Nice wine to the water. You can take hot drink. Because even in the water, you have a leech here. You have your ancestors in the water. Because we come from the primordial source, the primordial womb. Water is like a mother to all. Water was there before any other thing. Water is the divine mother. Do you understand? These are things that you can take to the water. Sweet things, different things you can take to the water. These are things that you take anytime, any day, and they are acceptable to the water. Now listen, there are things you cannot do at the water. I see people, you go to the water. Probably you are going to the water with a goat. I'm not against you giving goats to Ndimiri. But the problem is when you decide to push the goats inside the water to drown. It is wrong. You don't do that. So you push a goat inside the water to drown, and the goat drowns. It decays. Miri, maggots everywhere inside the water. Now imagine yourself, I went to the water and I push goats or ram or lamb inside the water and it drowns and it decays and you're watching it struggling. Why are you giving that offering? The spirits of where I come from, the spirits of love, peace, harmony, joy, do not vibrate with offerings of pains and suffering. No, they don't. They don't tilt towards it. You don't do that. You are not allowed to push goats inside the water, push ram inside the water, push cow inside the water to drown. Why are you giving the offering? I don't know who you are giving the offering. Maybe there is some other entity you're dealing with. I do not know. But that I do not know who you're giving your offering. If you want to give goats to the waters, present it. Tell them you want to use this to celebrate them. You're doing this in honor of the mothers, in honor of your source. And when you're done, you kill it and eat the blood. Mepan, open the earth. You kill it, let the blood go back to earth. And after you cover it, so you don't invite someone doing party in an open field. You know, sometimes you attend some people's wedding. Some people do wedding inside maybe like a hall. And it's strictly by invite. When it's strictly by invite, if you come without IV, the bouncers, they are going to bounce you. They are going to chase you off from that place. They will. But if you have your invite, you can come in. When you're killing blood inside the water, you are like somebody doing party in an open field. When you're doing party in an open field, if anybody is free to attend, even evil spirits, they are free to attend. And they will attend, they go chop, they go still commit for inside your life. They will harm you. Or the mark of the cruise. Because you are inviting entities unknowingly. When they make party in a field, anybody is free to attend. When you're doing party in an open field, anybody can attend. I remember when we were in school. I schooled in a suit. There are some days we do not have food. Do you know what we do? We move like a group. We look for parties. We go there and they serve us food. In fact, we will pose under our own canopy. They will bring one cooler for us and we will eat. Not be they do party for open field. Anybody can come and talk. It is our party. When you are in the open field, the party is for all of us. But when you specify the kind of people you want in your party, only those people are allowed in, and they come with that code. Because there is a code you open up when you're doing this. And the spirits that you're doing it for, know they are the ones you're doing it for. And the others keep off. There is always a code. There is always a code. So when you're doing party when you're killing animal inside the water, you're doing party in an open field. Any stray spirits can come in. Woe betide you if malevolent spirits meet you. They are going to hear one. Because they are going to do so many things in your life that you would not like. Some of you finish these things. I finish them, I even give them goats. I give them this, I give them that. And things start becoming hard. What did you do at the water? You do so many things at the water that you're not supposed to do. You go to the water and you remove your pants, you throw it inside the water. You remove your boxers, you throw it inside the water. You use white wrappers to do work, you throw it inside the water. Why? I want to ask this sensitive question. Me as an Ezawan, you come to, you tell me you want to do cleansing, and I take you to the water for cleansing. And I give you soap. You are so happy you want to cleanse yourself. And I give you maybe bowl to scoop water. That is if I give you bowl. And you scoop water. And what you see inside your bowl is pants. How will you feel? You see pants or boxers inside the water you scooped. How will you feel? Or you scoop and you scoop maybe head of goats, and there's plenty of maggots and it's inside this bowl, you expected to pour it on your body, how would you feel instantly? How would you feel? Ask yourself this question. How will you feel? If you scoop and then you scoop a white cloth that is all stained, and then it has so many algae on it, and you're supposed to put this on your body, how would you feel? How will you feel? If you're going to do cleansing at the water and you need to eliminate your clothes, burn it. Then you can throw the ash inside the water. Burn it. Use fire. That's why fire element is there. Burn it. Stop desecrating the water in the name of Orumiri. You're doing water work. You're settling your hot. Can you even settle water, people? Can you feel? What do you have? Who born you? What do you have? But people do so many things. You go to the water and people will just enter the water and people throw cans inside the water. You throw waterproof inside the water. How does this thing help the marine life? You're spoiling the marine life and you want the marine to help you. How can the marine help you when you are spoiling its abode? If I pack all those things you pack from the market, all those dustbin you pack from the market in the name of Orumiri and dump it in your house, how would you feel? How would you feel? You won't feel fine. You as a person, I want to celebrate you. Hey, I will say, Caleb, I love you so much, Caleb Emos. I want to honor you. Hey, I will now buy cow. Caleb, this cow is for you. I will not come inside your room. Caleb, I will kill the cow and spill the blood inside your room. Caleb, how would you feel? Daniel, how would you feel? How would you feel? And I come into your room, I just kill cow inside your room. How would you feel? You won't like it. You're not going to like it. But if I kill that cow outside and I say, hey, I'm celebrating, I'm calling a party. On behalf of Caleb, I'm celebrating Caleb. Caleb has been a very great friend, a nice friend. I killed the cow. People are eating it, but Caleb is happy. Caleb is being celebrated. Caleb is happy. Oh, she did this for me. Oh, she's celebrating my birthday. Oh, she's celebrating she's celebrating me. You will feel very good. Oh, these people gathered because of me. These people are gathered. They are eating. They are merrying. They are happy on my account. You will feel good. You will feel great. You will tap into their joy. Their happiness is all you need to function. And you feel good about it. You feel great about it because this is right. Sometimes you're doing those things in the water and you don't even feel good about it. But you're doing it because everybody else is telling you that is the way we do it. Who told you to do it that way? Who? But deep down, your soul is telling you this is wrong. This is wrong. But you go ahead and you do it because everyone else is doing it. So I should also do it. It is our tradition and culture. That is why I keep telling you, I'm not your tradition and culture as a wife. I'm not. Because what I do is different from what you see out there. It is totally different. Because I do not follow the tradition and culture of man. No. You were not there when I took my oaths. You were not there when I said I was coming to this plane. You were not there. So who the hell are you to tell me how to do my work? Why should you tell me I should do this, I must do it this way? Why? You see some of these things and you're like, you don't want this, you don't like this. Your spirit does not accept this place. Your spirit does not accept, but you still go ahead. You go against your spirit. You self-sabotage yourself, left, right, and center. You go to the water, the top of waterproof. Do you know that single act can spoil your work? Can you do that in your room? Do you open nylon, biscuits nylon or sweet nylon in your room? Or waterproof, you throw it around and you leave it in your room. You sweep your house. You go to the water. Sometimes I go to the water just to sweep it, to clean it up. Because people don't know what they're doing. When I was in Enugu, I clean water like all the time. One of the reasons I had to move to Lagos was because of what they do in the water in the east. Anytime I go to the water, I buy fuel, I buy kerosene. I have to start packing all the trash inside the water and I pour fuel on them. And I burn it. Anybody that has followed me to the water in the east can testify to this. Before I do anything, because they don't slap me before. You don't do certain things at the water. But people go there. You do anything you feel like, because they said it's okay to do it. They said this is the way it is done, and then you just go ahead. You just follow what everybody is doing. If you want to pour sweet inside the water, open the sweet. Open it. Carry your dirty and put inside your bag. Throw the sweet inside the water. It is fine. If you want to keep offering for people, because there are some mariners, there are people that don't have food to eat in their house. If you want to keep offering inside the water, if you want to keep offering that are for people that are passing, for sojourners, because there are people that they don't have food, but they know that when they go to the water, they are going to see food. There are people that do not have food, but they know they are mariners, and they know that if they go to the water, they will find food. Yes, we do keep things for them. How do you keep things for them? Sometimes it could be clothes, it could be wrappers, it could be foodstuffs, it could be fruits. You put it in a basket. Okay? You put these things in a basket and you keep it somewhere away from the water, not inside the water. When the owners come, they are going to pick it up. You find that maybe more. You cannot throw Fanta inside the water without pouring it. It is wrong. Open it and pour it. If you want to keep for people to come and drink, keep it by the side. Even me, sometimes I go to the water, if I see such things, the basket, and I'm hungry, I will take it and I will eat it. Yes, aja eko, aja ndi mmiri. But certain people, you say you are offering something at the water, and then you keep bread, as if you are feeding prisoners. After opening the bread, the biscuit and sweet, you now sprinkle blood on top. Who is going to eat that? Who? Who is going to eat that? Who? Even you don't want to eat it. So who are you giving it to? You cannot eat it. Going in a year, something you cannot eat, you are giving to the spirit. If you notice, each and every time I tell you to honor the earth, I tell you, buy drinks. You're asking me what kind of drink should I buy, and I tell you, if you know the kind of drink why go give you and you go like them, give it to earth. I won't tell you buy this one, buy that one. If you know the kind of drink I will give to you, and you will like it and it will gladden your heart, buy it and use it to honor the earth. Because certain people like different things. There are people, I remember seeing maybe one of my uncles has, someone is coming to invite you for a wedding, they are bringing wedding card with drink, and they buy all those cheap ever one and say, so if you know if someone give you ever, you're going to react here. Don't buy ever and offer to the earth. Buy that one you like and offer. If you know you're one of those people that you select drink, it is ever, it is ever, it is even faster than she brought. This cheap drink, if you know that cheap drink you do not like, do not offer to the earth. Buy that one that you like, that one that if they give you, hey, this person values me. Hey, do you know how much they are selling this drink that this person gave you? You know that thing that gladdens your heart, that thing that lifts your spirit, that thing that makes you happy. Do it when you're giving to any of the elements. These are simple things that you do. Now, the reason I said I do not tell people how to do Orumiri because you don't teach people how to do Orumiri. I might have two Orumiri for two different persons. And they are giving me a different message, a different way to do for this person and a different way to do for the other person. And I will not know how to do it until you engage me to do it. Then I start asking them, okay, this person paid for me to do this work. Okay, how do I do it? See the work, I present it. How should it be done? Invite your Ndio too. How do you want it? How do you want this? There are some people that all their water people, apart from the offerings, all their water people want them to come, and there are some dancing maidens, dancing kings in the water. Dancing maidens and dancing kings, dancing queens. All their water people want them to do is to come to the water and dance. because that is who they are. When they come to the water, they dance. For some people, all their water people want them to come to the water to do is maybe bring perfumes. You see, water people, we like perfumes. So many of the things you're using actually come from water. So when church people tell you, religious people tell you that Wivon is from the water, lipstick is from the water, contest is from the water, perfume is from the water, all these things are associated with marine spirits. They are telling you the truth. It's actually from the water. Most of the fashions you see, before you see it on earth, it has existed in water. That is the truth. Money is you. It is the truth. So some people, they just want them to bring perfume. Some people, they want them to bring clothes. Some people, they want them to come and sleep at the water. Some people, they want them to come and clean the water. Requests are different. So Olummiri A cannot be the same with Olummiri B. That is the truth. It cannot be the same. So that is why you cannot ask me, how can I do my water work? Because I cannot tell you, I do not know. I can only tell you the offerings you should take. But what you should do to gladden their hearts, I cannot tell you. I can only guide you. That is if you are open to guidance. And my guidance is not free. So that you will not come and start rushing my inbox. That is what I'm telling you here now. So that you know things you can do at the water and things that you don't just do at the water. If you want to offer money in the water, I advise you offer it in form of cowries. Because the money is going to be useless in there. Nobody is going to use the money inside the water. If you're going to offer money in the water, offer it as cowries. The money is going to be useless in there. I need you to understand that. The money is going to be useless. Nobody will use it. And how does fish eat money? Does crab eat money? No. But if you are keeping it at the bank for someone, at the bank of the water, for someone to pick it up, that's fine. The water people will still be happy that you solved someone's problem. Because if someone comes to the water and they pick up money at the water, they will be happy that they solved someone's problem. That will at Anambra State. They will be happy. So of what use is your money inside the water when it's just going to melt and be useless? What is the use? I don't see any sense in it. It doesn't make sense to me. But if it makes sense to you, by all means do it. Caleb most, if I see him, I go carry him. Yes, it's my money. It's my money. But when it is in the water and it is decaying, can you be able to carry it? No. You keep it by the side. You keep it by the side. That is where it belongs. If you're going to keep money as an offering, keep it by the side. Someone in need will be directed to pick it up. The person that needs it, the universe will direct the person that they have an offering for you at the water. And the person will go there and pick it up and solve their problem. By so doing, you save their life. The universe is one. All is one. So please, stop going to the water to put yourself in trouble. If you don't know the do's and don'ts at the water. Don't go to the water and throw your pants and bra inside the water. Please, it is wrong. Don't go to the water and it is not your dustbin. It is not your trash can. Stop doing that. And when you finish dumping all this trash inside the water people will now dump trash in your life. Then you start cleaning up different mess in your life. Stop doing that. If you think about it, if this is done in your house, if I remove my pants and my bra and I throw it inside your house, how would you feel? If I'm cleansing myself and I throw it inside your house, how would you feel? You won't feel good. You can actually burn that pants and bra near the water, take the ash and scatter it in the water, and still get the same results. You can actually burn that wrapper if you don't need it. Throw it inside the water and still get the same result. You don't need to put it inside the water. That is you're desecrating the water body. If by any memory you see waterproof nylon, all those things inside the water, cell phone bag. Imagine if a little fish enters there to suffocate and is not able to come out, it dies in there. I remember picking a shell. That shell is inside my handbag. I refused to let it go. He passed through so much pain. He told me its story, the story of pain. Some people came to the water one day. They were all watching. They were all there. If you see the body of this shell, you will know, you will see the pains on the shell. But some people came one day. They came with a cow. They came with a cow. And to them, they were doing something beautiful for the water. They threw the cow inside the water. Over time, the cow drowned. Some other bigger animals like the whale, the crocodile, they all came and they cut their own chunk and left whatever was the remains. And it was decaying. And them too, they were trying to nibble on it. They were trying to feed. They thought it was food. After feeding on it, it caught an infection. And he couldn't live long. I died. I left you this shell to tell my story. I was holding this shell and I was crying, listening to this story. I was holding the shell and this pain was all over me. I was carrying this pain in my spirit. I was like, I almost went into depression. And this is what people do at the water. After listening to the story of that shell, I was so angry in my spirit. And people are still doing this. You don't know the animal you are putting in danger. You don't know the sea creature you are putting in danger. Why do you think we use shells for afa? Why do you think I use this? You hold on. Why do you think I use this and this for afa? Why do you think I use this for afa? Why do you think water people use this for afa? Why do you think I use this to consult for you? Why do you think I use water? Because water holds memories. These things, they have knowledge. They do not forget. They know what happens in there. They live in there. Just like you live on earth and you know what happens on earth. They live inside the water. They know what happens in the water. They know how it works. So when you go there to harm them, how do you want them to encourage the spirits to do something for you? When all this person does is to harm us, they throw deaths at us. They throw all manner of rubbish at us. This is what they do to us. And the rank I don't know. Of course, you will see the results in your life. You will see the results in your life. Your life will tell you. Your visions will tell you if you are connecting, if you're getting it right or not. So these are the little things that you do in the water. Little things that matter that you do in the water. These are the little things that matters. I hope that you learned something from me today, even if you didn't learn anything. Even if you didn't learn anything. Even if you didn't learn anything, learn it today that you don't go to the water. Yes, you can go to the water at night. In fact, night is the sweet part. Night is the best. The energy at night is something else. The energy at night is something else. Hey! I love staying in the water at night. It's always glorious. It's always glorious. So our next teaching will be in 2 days' time. So for the next 2 days, I will only do reading. For the next 2 days, I will only do reading. That's what I will do for the next 2 days. We'll do reading, okay? For the next 2 days.